Good day, Las Vegas, and welcome back to VegasVibes Junction, your new home to enjoy the best coffee and wine while taking a peek at what's grooving and brewing in the music, pageantry, live production, and fascinating scenes in the city that never sleeps. And I'm your host, Esmeralda Padilla-Gould. I would like to thank the hundreds of thousands of loyal viewers of VegasVibes Junction on Vegas Live TV, WCTV, and BitchNetworks.tv, especially those watching on my favorite devices, Roku, Amazon Fire TV, Pizzazz.tv, and HeroGo.tv. Plus, of course, in my very own website, VegasVibes.us. Please continue to support my show as well as my Vegas Vibes network by telling your friends to like Vegas Vibes Junction on Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram. I also would like to thank the millions of visitors who came to Vegas this month as we continue to celebrate the Vegas Vibes Junction moment that Las Vegas is fully but cautiously open. We continue to encourage all locals and visitors to be more responsible in dealing with the extension of the pandemic so we can all reap the benefits of a safer and peaceful community. When Vegas Vibes Junction returns, I'll be interviewing a young but multi-awarded amateur boxer who just turned professional recently. Born in the Philippines but grew up here in Las Vegas. His name is Jerick Padsing. So guys, freeze that remote until Vegas Vibes Junction returns.
Pure Medical Equipment provides top-notch quality medical supply equipment. Whether to rent or buy, Pure Medical Equipment and Supplies has it all.
Pure Medical Equipment is committed to serve and give back to Southern Nevada.
We deliver medical supplies and rentals to your door.
Welcome back to Vegas Vibes. Here with us today is an upcoming boxer with a promising future. Fiercely training professionally since the age of 18, he has his sights set at achieving artisan boxing form and status. I'm very proud to have on Vegas Vibes Junction, Mr. Jerick Padsing. Hello, Jerick.
Hi, it was nice to meet you. Nice being here.
Well, first of all, happy birthday. I didn't know that it's your birthday today, and you just turned 25.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, I remember meeting you when you were 18. Actually, we were at the Creek Ranch Park. I think it was the Festival of Philippine Times.
Oh, okay,
and
yeah.
you were there. I think you were only 18 years old, and then now you're 25. You have come a long way. Please tell us about your journey.
Oh man, it's been a long journey. A lot of learning, ups, and of course downs. And what I've learned is being patient with just day to day. You know, sometimes if you look at the whole, where you want to go, your goal, sometimes you might get overwhelmed. So what I've learned is just take it day by day. You know, you have a goal, but to get to that goal is just step by step.
Yes, I believe you have to be patient. You have to have like unparalleled perseverance and commitment, which you have been doing.
And discipline as well.
Right. Very much. That would lead you to excellence.
Mm-hmm.
Tell us, was there anyone in your life who inspired you or influenced you to enter boxing?
Yeah, of course. Growing up Filipino as a young kid, all I heard about was Manny Pacquiao, and of course, that's all I knew because he actually represented the Philippines, and every time he fought, it was like a family. It was like a holiday, actually, and I was just so inspired the way he fights and the way he gives back as well to his people. And where he came from, his story is just, you know, very inspiring. And as I got into boxing, other fighters inspired me as well, like Muhammad Ali and Hector Macho Camacho with their boxing style. But ultimately, yeah, with Manny's, just his heart to give back to the people is really something to, you know, look up to.
He's definitely a Filipino pride and he inspires hope. He only not help himself, but he also uses his platform to help and serve others.
Yeah, it's just great to see, you know.
Yeah, not only in the Philippines, but also here and abroad.
Oh,
right?
Yeah.
So I learned that you came here, well, you were born in the Philippines. You came here when you were 4 years old, right?
Yeah.
And then you were raised here in Las Vegas
Mhm.
and
Yeah.
sometime live in Hawaii for a year.
Yeah.
But then, please tell us, like, what was the hardest part of entering or doing boxing? Is this everything that you, it's very demanding, right? Is it everything that you hope for?
Yeah.
Are you as expected that it would be?
Yeah, I guess the hardest part is not giving up, because it's so easy just to, you know, just quit. That's the easy route. But the tough route is keep training and keep going even though you don't see progress or you don't see anything happening, and you keep training. You know, you gotta, like, it's very discouraging if your plans, you know, especially when you're turning professional and with fights, if a fight gets canceled, that's a real blow to your, you know, your confidence. Because, you know, you're so excited, you know, I'll have a fight, and then it gets canceled. And it feels like, yeah, it feels like the world is over, you know. But the ones who don't give up is usually, I know it's cliche, but it's the truth.
So what keeps you going?
Keeps me going. First of all, I prayed before I started boxing. I prayed, and he answered my prayers with my coach and manager. But my family, they supported me since the very beginning. And I really do this for them, to give them a better life as well, so they don't have to, you know, keep on working. And my coach and manager, Pablo Taffanelli, he really inspires me. From day one, he saw, while we were training together, he just saw something in me, and he believed in me, you know. And for someone to sacrifice so much, you know, it makes me want to fight even harder. And also giving back as well, like Manny did, is very inspiring for me, and I hope I can give back
1,000-fold.
Yeah, 1,000-fold or whatever I can give back. And I grew up in church as well, so growing up there, it helped me to, like, understand just where I stand in the world, and you know, also giving back to the poor is what, you know, my faith is as well.
That's amazing that there are people who have helped you along the way. I think that's very important, because sometimes we can't just do it all by ourselves.
No, we can't.
Yeah, people who believe in us and who would, like, carry us to that, you know, be in our journey, get to that goal, and help us.
Yeah, that's very important. Everybody needs a support system.
A hero in your life.
Yeah.
Well, please tell us, how did you come across with Mr. Pablo?
Oh, wow.
Was he the one who discovered you?
Yeah, we actually met at a park, actually, and I was a senior in high school, so I did football since I was like 5 years old until freshman year. And that's
you were
when
a football player.
Yeah, football player, tackle football, and I was like running back, quarterback, wide receiver. I played everything, and for like straight years. And then once I got to high school, I didn't grow as much as the other kids, you know, and they were just too big for that sport for me. And I just stopped football or basketball. I just stopped sports, just high school, just relaxing, you know, just doing my homework, and that's it.
So what made you shift to boxing?
Well, ever since I was young, I wanted to box, but I told my parents at a young age I wanted to box, but they're like, no way. Of course, when you come from the Philippines
Well, it's
to
very
America,
violent sport, like, I understand.
yeah,
As a
and
mom, you know.
and it's also a poor man's sport. You know, the poor, they fight, and they're the ones that usually be champions. So that makes them fight. And for them to come to America, of course they want me to stay in school and become a doctor or, you know, a nurse. But I told them that, and they were like, nah. So that's why I was into football. But throughout high school, I was just relaxing, and I still had this desire to fight. I don't know why, especially watching Manny Pacquiao, I don't know. I had this desire to want to be in the ring. And that's when I prayed. And it was just like I had no faith at all. I was just like, Lord, I just want to fight. I want to box. And I think a week later, my dad came in my room like 12 in the afternoon. He said, hey son, there's a trainer.
Mm-hmm.
I met him in the park, and I was just waking up, you know, sleeping all day, kind of like depressed and stuff. And I was like, you know what, we'll see, who is this guy? You know, and that was Pablo.
And the rest is history.
And the rest is history, yeah, pretty crazy.
Please tell us about the previous fights you have, and what have you achieved so far?
Yeah, proud to mention I won the Golden Gloves here for Las Vegas, and that was one of my first achievements as just a young amateur.
Amateur boxer.
Yeah, but after that as well, I went to Kyrgyzstan to also train, and I was there for like 10 months. I was actually stuck there because it was 2020 with COVID, you know, and I don't know if I could go back here to America, and that was really a surreal situation, you know. And my coach and manager, Pablo, he just wanted me to experience different parts of the world, how other people have it. You know, they don't have as much as, like, they don't live as comfortable as how people live here in America. And I got to experience that firsthand, and that was a really wide opening experience for me.
And where was this?
Kyrgyzstan. Yeah, it's like south of Russia, and third world country. But I was there with a boxing champion, Kid Diamond, but he took care of me over there, and I was just thankful to God I'm back, you know, but thankful for the experience over there.
How important it is for you to become a professional boxer? What does it mean to you?
Oh, man, it means the world, because I know the lives I could help and change, you know, especially my family and my coach as well, but also with different parts of the community, you know, and that's just one thing I'd love to do, is just help. With,
yeah, it seems like if you do it for, not just for yourself, but for others, it becomes more meaningful.
Yeah, it really does. And I don't know,
So what's the ultimate
like
goal for you? Like, what do you want to achieve?
Ultimate goal. So of course, I'd love to be a world champion in my weight division, which is 115 Superfly, and I would want to get a world title, and then unify the different titles, and then go up in different weights, sort of like what Manny has done in his career, going up in weight and being a champion in each weight division. Yeah.
Well, what sacrifices did you have to make? You've mentioned, it's been it's hard. It's not
Yeah,
easy being
yeah.
a boxer.
Well, first of all, it takes so much time, and you really have to choose which is more important. Like, I had to stop usually hanging out with certain just friends. Like, I can't like hang out too much at night. I gotta sleep early to run in the morning, and that was just my life. Just sleep, run, train, sleep, run, train. And when your life is like that and you're so focused on a goal, you kind of have to cut so much things off that you want to do. Of course, you want to just go out and have a good time, but I know there's a better, I don't know, like a goal for me. So that's what kept me on the right path. And of course, my God is, my prayers is just keep me, focused on my goal He set in me, and yeah.
It's amazing. Okay. I learned that one of the best coaches in the world, Freddie Roach, he once trained with Jeff Mayweather. They said that you have all the components of being the next Manny Pacquiao. I know I've heard this a million times. You're very young, yet
Yeah.
very talented. You're
Yeah.
strong. How do you feel when you hear coaches like that praise you? I mean, that's quite a compliment coming from them,
Yeah.
since they have pretty much seen it all, right?
Yeah. Usually, sometimes I feel like they're saying it just to be nice, but I realize, they see, like, for them to be in boxing so many years and for them to say that, I take it as a real huge compliment now. And it's very surreal, and I'm just thankful for my coach, Pablo. He taught me my footwork, which is really the key, because Manny has great footwork, and that's what separates him from other fighters and being on a different class. And for a legendary coach to say that means the world.
Since you mentioned that, what makes you different from other boxers in the world?
We worked a lot, especially in the beginning, my footwork. He told me that's the key, and my movement, and it's just all skills, different, techniques he taught me. And also, I could switch from lefty and righty, so I have two stance. So if I'm comfortable fighting away, I could switch. And
Do you have any like a slogan or a motto in life that you keep in mind, that whenever you feel like you're being defeated, you just tell yourself, I can do this?
Well, I always just take it one step at a time. I'm always saying just take it day by day, because you get overwhelmed with too much, like all your plans, and you feel like you can't achieve it. But once, just like a stairway, if you look all the way up top, you're gonna think, how am I gonna make it up there? But if you just look at one step, it'll be way easier, and next thing you know it, you're on top already. So
You have achieved your goal.
so it's just step by step.
If there's anything that you would like to impart to anyone watching right now who aspire to become a fighter, what would it be?
I would say, first of all, prayer is powerful. That's what I want to mention. And if you really have a deep desire, you're going to have to sacrifice almost everything. And if you really want to do this, you have to you have to have the right discipline and just have this like focus, yeah, like this tunnel vision. And boxing is just a very different sport. Yeah, it's nothing to play with because people have died in the ring, and it's no game. That's why a lot of fighters believe in God, because of that such intenseness in the ring.
Yeah, you surrender it all to God and just pray that you just do your best and pray hard.
Yeah.
And hope everything will work out fine. You'll come out alive.
Yeah, especially if you train hard. Like, if you train super, super hard, you'll have more confidence, and that'll make you more calm and not so nervous during the fight. Because you've done this 1,000 times in the ring, you know. And, yeah.
If you could fight anyone in the ring right now, like, what's your dream fight? Who would it be?
My dream fight.
And why?
There's this one Japanese champion. His name is Naoya Inoue. He has secured the divisions, like with my division 115, and he got all the belts on 118. And I think he might be going up, but that's the guy with, like, you know, what...
He inspires you right now.
Yeah.
To get where you are.
Real much, yeah. To get to where he is as well, and yeah.
Amazing. Well, if you had a superpower, what would it be and why?
My superpower.
Yeah.
I think probably if I could clone myself, you know.
Why?
So I could be.
Party?
So I could be wherever, you know. Yeah.
Is there anything that you, like, if you weren't boxing right now, since you said you want to clone yourself, maybe that other person has other aspirations in life, what would you be doing if you were not fighting?
If I was not fighting?
Yeah.
Wow.
What would that clone be doing right now?
What would that clone?
Would he be a doctor like your parents wanted you to be?
Oh no, he'd probably be sleeping or.
You want him to sleep?
He'd probably, I don't know. I just love sports, you know, but the basketball, football, but all of those, you need a certain height and weight and strength.
But you know, wait, even though, no, that was not a problem for you because, you know.
Oh well, of course, because like in boxing is different with the weight divisions, so that's what a good thing about that. So whatever your size, there's always a opponent.
I wish we had more time, but can we switch back to the time when you won your first professional fight? Tell us about it.
So that was November 26th in Dallas, and my opponent was a tough opponent. He already had like 4 or 5 professional fights before me, and so he had that experience in the ring. But it was a unanimous decision, and like on the last round, he like spit out his mouthpiece, which is like saying he doesn't want to fight anymore. Yeah, basically. And but it was a great experience for me, you know, with like the smaller gloves and like no headgear, and it was just a surreal moment, and I felt like it was a great experience and a good win for me.
You were declared the winner.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Well, any upcoming fights that we can expect?
Yeah, yeah, you'll be hearing from me maybe February or March. It's still in the works right now with some contracts and everything, but hopefully, you know, my followers, if they follow me, they'll get to see all the updates.
We're very excited for you. We'll take a look out for that.
Yeah, thank you so much.
What do you think is exactly waiting at the end of the rainbow for Jerick Padsing? Where is your hard work going?
Just great moments with great people, hopefully in life, you know, because we just strive for that world champion belt, you know, and with that comes with good times and, you know, with helping as well, of course. And I just want, you know, to have my team around me and just to spend time with my family as well and just, you know, help other people.
Anything you would like to convey to all your million fans out there?
No, just thank you for your support. It means so much, and it gives me more motivation to fight. And thank you for your continued support from the beginning. And, yeah.
Please invite everyone. Where can people find you?
Yeah, you can find me especially on Instagram. Just search up my name, Jerick Padsing, and I'll post the latest. I'll update the latest events coming up. And thank you.
Jerick, happy birthday
Yeah,
today.
thank you so much.
Yeah, 25 today, right?
Yeah.
And we wish you all the best on your current and future endeavors. And thank you for inspiring us every day.
Thank you so much for inviting me here.
Take care. Well, catch me again next week as I feature another amazing personality here on VegasVibes Junction. We hope you enjoyed watching this VegasVibes Junction episode as much as I did. Promise to join me again next week on this same fabulous Vegas Vibes network. And to all our global viewers out there, let me remind you that Las Vegas is not just about the world-renowned Strip or the famous Fremont Street experience in the vibrant downtown district. It has real people, a lot of them musicians, live entertainers, and those involved in the world of pageantry. And to the people here in the Valley who work hard each day to make Las Vegas a global brand. I would like to feature you and your cool story right here on VegasVibes Junction, either in our studios or online via Zoom. If you believe that's you, please email me now at vegasvibesjunction@gmail.com. Before I go, I would like to thank my wardrobe sponsor, Anne Fontaine, located at the Forum Shops of Caesars Palace. Anne Fontaine is now open for business as well. You may call Ms. Anna Billings at 702-733-6205 to make an appointment. And now for my favorite segment, the Vegas Vibes Closet. Yes, it features an intricate selection of health and beauty products which I personally use. And this week, I'm proud to announce that Vegas Vibes Cosmetics, my very own cosmetics line, has added more shades of matte liquid lipstick. It has now more shades to choose from, a must for ladies who spend most of their time outside the comfort of their home for business and social events like myself. Check it out, ladies. Be one of the first ones to try them out. Visit VegasVibes.us to learn more and order online. Follow Vegas Vibes Junction on Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram, or check out VegasVibes.us for updates and announcements. Once again, I'm your host, Esmeralda Padilla-Gould. Thank you for watching. Mwah!